Summit Paggy, Mio here,
and Keto here to tell you that today we have big bad wolves,
dancing bears,
too much head bobbing,
and AI.
What is that? What is that? What is?
In this video about the new mascot horror game on the block, Rainbow Gate, and its controversial demo release.
But wait, cease, stop! Before we can even fathom this generative controversy, we must introduce the creator of Rainbow Gate.
7 Evil Studio.
The
7 Evil Studio
is a Thailand-based indie game studio that is dedicated to...
We create masterpieces. We never compromise on quality, you know? Every creation we deliver is a reflection of our pride and our highest standards. For us, there is no room for good enough, you see? If it's not truly excellent, it will never reach your hands.
So their plan is to make high-quality games to put Thailand on the indie game map. The first step on this campaign was to make the folklore-based survival horror game, Preta.
But Mio!
Yes, Keto?
What's this Preta game about?
I don't know. The website is borked, and instead of showing the description for Preta, it shows the one for Rainbow Gate instead. What a gaffe! And that mistake made these stale Italian internet breadcrumbs extremely hard to follow.
Anyways, this game had some hype among the Thai fanbase, who were excited for its release in 2024. But oh boy, were those few proud and emotional in for some disappointment, as after months and months of silence, instead of an update on Preta, they made an announcement for a brand new horror game, Rainbow Gate!
As far as the now delayed Preta, we have a sneaking suspicion, just a sneaking one, that all those trailers they made for the game were just concept trailers, and there was no actual game to speak of. These were just animations.
But hey, that's just a theory.
Reminding us of a certain other horror game, Susie Snack Time, Candyland! Unlike Preta, Rainbow Gate has a Steam page and description. Let us see how stunning and brave, unique and groundbreaking this new mascot horror game is.
Rainbow Gate is a survival horror game, set in an abandoned amusement park. Once filled with joy, now deadly trap. Escape from lurking shadows. And relentless animatronics!
Yeah. We've heard of such before.
Sounds like a pretty basic mascot horror game, but with a bit of saw thrown in for good measure, and perhaps a dash of Finding Frankie.
Some parts of this trailer remind us of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know?
And Poppy Playtime.
But those two copy off of each other so much, it's basically free real estate.
When I, Mio, first heard about this game from a video by a Fusion Z Gamer, I checked the comments and hark! People were complaining about a mosquito.
That sucks.
And the demo's use of AI assets. Or, as some people might put it, AI slop!
This is no game theory, this is a game fact. The Steam page itself has an AI-generated content disclosure, announcing that the game contains some AI content. Just a little bit ago, this section just contained a default message, but now 7 Evil Studios has clarified why they chose to use AI.
It explains that since their team is so small with limited resources, they use AI for some aspects of game development, like visuals and audio, but assures us that the team carefully and manually reviewed all AI-generated stuff.
Okay, sure. Fine. I see the AI is doing some heavy lifting in the marketing department as well.
Womp womp. Since I, still Mio, have seen a good amount of the game via Fusion Z, I decided to send Keto in blind.
Wait, what?
To get his reaction to the Rainbow Gate demo.
And I guess we'll just see if, despite the AI-generated assets, if the game is actually any good at all. Is this an AI song? OMG, Lamau! I can't wait to see what's next. Email? Nani? Dear Mr. Miller, my name is Sarah Johnson. I fear that Michael's disappearance may be linked to this location. I'm aware of your reputation and ability. No, forget it. We're just doing both.
Dear Mr. Miller, my name is Sarah Johnson, and I would like to hire you to investigate the disappearance of my brother, Michael Johnson. Current information suggests a possible connection to Rainbow Gate. I am aware of your reputation and ability as a detective and hope that you will consider taking this case. You are my last hope of finding the truth. I have attached a photograph and personal information regarding Michael with this letter. Sincerely, Sarah Johnson. Continue.
I decided to travel to Rainbow Gate to investigate the truth behind the disappearance. It's AI to me, but that doesn't make any sense. It's like wind-up thing next to like a mouse hole. Okay.
I got a bad feeling about this.
This is it. Rainbow Gate. Looks even worse than the photos.
Right away, the game did not feel good. The controls were a bit sluggish and the head bobbing was way too much. That plus the default motion blur settings did not spark joy. Oh jeez, that mouse turning speed is so slow. It takes 10,000 years. I don't see anything about mouse sensitivity. This is gonna be rough. Forget me ball.
Try turning down the graphics a little bit.
No, it definitely is a little smoother, but no, we'll go with medium.
The visuals are also, quote-unquote, hyper-realistic, so they're definitely going that route with the graphics, as opposed to Poppy Playtime's more stylized approach. While this makes this game different from Poppy Playtime, it has the same issue as those games, as the default settings are not very well optimized and could melt your PC.
For example, we were complaining about the turning speed being so slow, but it was just the fact that the GPU struggled to process just how fat and bloated this game really is. In fact, let us check. How big is this game?
9.4 gigabytes! What? Just a demo and already 4 times bigger than the entirety of Choo Choo Charles! And half the size of FNAF's Secret of the Mimic! The whole game better be included in this demo, just blocked off somewhere, because this is just absurd.
Back to the main point of this critique, this game tries to mimic reality to the point that it is a bit annoying, such as all the walking sound effects they added with all the constant scuffling and scuffing. What is that sound?
Guess your shoes scuffing. Pick up your feet when you walk, boy. Now, as we move through the game, it did not take long to find the first piece of obviously AI-generated slop. I mean slop.
Alright, looking at this logo, it looks a little weird. I noticed some weird skin folds over here, and overall the art style does not seem exactly consistent. There's some obvious problems with the image. Inconsistent art style, weird coloring, and the thumbs. What's wrong with those thumbs? That's rough. Alright. Ooh, I can bolt? Please do. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be sick.
After walking around for a bit and vaulting over some walls, as signaled by some yellow game journalist paint, we discover what is surely not a trap. There is a green rabbit who seems suspiciously caked up, and our MC does the underbrain decision to push the button.
Okay. We'll talk about that later. Huh?
What's hidden at the end of the rainbow?
A pot of gold.
What the hell is going on?
Gassed! And we swiftly lose consciousness. We wakey, eggs and bakey in a strange room with a VHS filter for some reason over our eyes. In front of us, there's no eggs nor bakey, but instead a VHS tape.
Hello, I am Mr. Rainbow. Welcome to Rainbow Gate, a wonderland you will never
What the heck was
forget.
that?
You have been chosen to join our little game. The rules are simple. Just collect all 7 rainbow coins, and then we'll meet at the end of the rainbow. Good luck. Oh, almost forgot something. We've installed a special device on your head. It will record your wonderful adventures, and it'll even help with your vision, you know? Pretty neat. You really shouldn't try to take it off, because if you do, a special mechanism will kick in, and your head will end up like a smoothie. Bye.
After we get out of the room with a key code, we find a new room with a bunch of buttons that you can press to turn on lights, and it teaches you to use the mouse scroll wheel to zoom. The most important thing is that none of these mechanics, the button pushing or the zoom, are used in this demo, ever, for any reason.
What's it with these buttons? They're not attached to anything. Not much going on around here, honestly. I don't know what I'm doing here.
So those buttons meant nothing, okay.
Oh, cool. What a waste of my time. There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there's no puzzle or no point to this room! I can mess that.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I could totally vault this. What do you mean? I could go under. Nope. Bro does not like escaping.
Tab?
There we go. Document, red door. The red door doesn't have a complex mechanism, but it's designed for maximum ease of use and effectiveness. The emergency door will immediately close to prevent players or unauthorized personnel from entering the potentially dangerous area and can be set to reopen after a certain amount of time. This law never comes into play. Does not affect anything, but hey, it's just a demo.
That can't be it.
Okay, well, I guess we'll let this go.
Slide?
I can knock? Did I knock? Can't get up there. Unfortunate. Unlucky. Unlucky. Bruh. Thanks, I guess.
Oh great, a cheap jump scare. Loud sound. The character we play as gasps. Adding more sound. Oh, the humanity. These were somewhat surprising more than scary. It did jolt me, Mio, though Kino oddly had little to no reaction whatsoever. In fact, as soon as it happened, his heart rate started going down.
Don't know, but no.
Damn it!
Dang it, I got a Y branded on my hand. I hate it when that happens. And honestly, for sticking your hands in places they don't belong, deserved.
You're late. The party ended a long time ago.
Little Poppy Playtime, are we?
We wander around and get a new keycard for whatever reason, because this game has to rip off Garden of Banban as well. After all, why not?
One detail that stuck out as we searched this cluttered environment is that, well, it's extremely cluttered. There are shelves filled with random nonsense that adds nothing to the lore at all. Stuff on the wall, stuff on the floor. It's a mess of random garbage. We get that they're going for the abandoned grungy aesthetic, but they overcoated quite a bit, so it seems very muddled and thrown together. Pussy horse. I'm just trying to find anything interesting to talk about here. I'm not gonna lie. Ain't too much. A document. All right. Mr. Rainbow. During Rainbow Gate's heyday, Elias Blackwood, I feel like I've heard that name before, created the persona of Mr. Rainbow to serve as the mascot for the amusement park. Mascot? Ooh. And bring joy to its visitors, especially children. Mr. Rainbow appeared in various media wearing a sharp, formal suit in neutral tones, such as Why Do I Care? But with a pop of color from a brightly colored bow tie. His key characteristic was friendly-looking bear mask. I feel like I didn't really need that much information.
Oh, for sure, we found some lore and some more AI art.
Run quickly. The moon is full, and the wolf is about to hunt. Don't worry, the two little rabbit siblings, Chippy and Choppa, will help guide you. But be careful. Choppa is a liar. If you're ready, press the button to start the game.
Like this button?
What the hell is this?
Okay, so you're Chippy. You're Choppa. Hey, is it like the song? Chippy, Chippy, Choppa, Choppa, doomy, doomy, daba, daba, me, magical, me, dooby, dooby, boom, 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 boom. I'm ready. Ooh, wolf.
Hello, my little prey.
Hi.
No matter where you run, be it left or right, survive or die.
Up or down, straight or again.
Your end is never far from
It's like a children's attraction, or is this like just a thing?
But say this is a little intense for a children's attraction.
Run, you cowardly lamb.
Alright, bet. No, I can just, I can move now. Okay, well, cool. Didn't exactly indicate when I was supposed to run. Oh, calm down.
It's not that bad.
Not all that bad. Oh, well, thanks! Chippy! Chippy! I can't see! Frick you, Chippy. Got me dead. That was a little excessive. Now this chase is a bit janky, since you can take wrong turns and not every turn is actually indicated, which is all part of the game, all part of the fun! However, if you get turned around once, all hope is lost. And I'm hungry like the wolf. Ow. Yeah. I worked out pretty well. Oh, what a loser! What a stinky poo-poo pants! What? Look at those hands! Oh my goodness!
Hello, little prey. Enjoying these Hoggers gaming clips? If so, then like and subscribe. Also, for more casual yet hilarious gaming videos, check out Miyokito Gaming. We'll upload the extended gameplay video for this demo. It should be fun. Now, back to the video.
Can I take the apple?
No, you can only take drugs.
Yeah, I
Don't
don't.
add it to your inventory.
Yeah, this apple is surprisingly fresh. What do I say?
Someone put it there.
I think someone's still around here. Maybe Mr. Rainbow? What? Ah! Bombs! Where am I? I can't see! Oh, my word. What did I step on? Is that a landmine?
Oh, if you read that thing.
Oh, what is that? I don't know. Alright, go this way. My bad. Okay, I think she's whispering to... Hello? Would you like to move, you fricker? Chippy or Chopper, the one with the red gloves, I think is actually the other one. I think they're like whispering to the other one. Just like, oh, you should go deceive him. It'd be a really funny prank, haha. I'll get him killed. Danger lies ahead. Step carefully. That doesn't exactly tell me landmines, I don't think. Oh, bad.
Oh, you can heal now, right? Using your little healing pepper?
Presumably.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead, you hear me?
Okay. Where's my healing thing, anyway? Do I not have it?
You have to press a button to heal?
Oh.
I, maybe? I to inject? No?
Did I pick it up last time? Didn't I?
Thought you did.
What is that? What?
We finally beat the chase, and while trying to find the healing syringe, we forgot to pick up, actually. Keto discovered the night vision feature, unprompted. It'll come into play later when they actually give you the instruction, but you should know that there is a limited unrechargeable power indicator on the headset, so if you use it all now, you'll be left in the dark later when you might actually need it.
Also, you can't use syringes in the middle of the chase because you have to go pause, to go to the menu, to go get the syringe, to go use it, so you just get killed anyway.
Hi there. My name is Yo-Yo. Nice to meet you.
I think they're probably using like text-to-speech or something like that for the voice acting. This AI. That's probably why it's not exactly very good. Dang. You got messed up.
Is that the same device that's on our head?
Are you barefoot?
We actually don't know why in the world this woman would be here, and we don't know why she's dead. Like, did the wolf kill her? Or did her brain get turned into a smoothie? Both options create more problems and more questions.
But no time for this quandary. More AI assets. Oh my goodness!
How many fingers does he have?
An innumerable amount of fingers. Oh, this one. I think they didn't spend much time on like the prompts with this art.
Oh, wait a second. Hang on. He has 3 fingers on the other side.
They got 4 on the other. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Mr. What are you looking at?
Pervert.
That's why he got such a big butt for. Get it crazy. A turning point in Elias's life occurred at a national toy fair. His wind-up toys received tremendous attention from children and parents alike. Elias saw the sparkling eyes of the children, heard the laughter and joy, making him realize that what he created wasn't just toys, but tangible happiness.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
More. Lore. From all this random bits of lore and minutes of reading, you'll learn that a man named Elias Blackwood liked kids and made an amusement park. Not much to it, and it repeats itself several times. Makes me wonder, is this lore AI generated? Another door I can't open. This really does remind me of Joyville. That's crazy.
Wow, that's crazy.
What's up with you? Huh? Slap your belly full of good luck. Ugh! Okay, this head, oh my goodness, it's about to fall over every single time. Oh, can I go in here?
Hello, little prey.
What? Okay. Can I not run? Oh, hey! I guess I messed up. Where did he come from? What? Oh, nice checkpoint.
Hi there.
Shut up.
My name...
W.
Holy hell, that was close.
Yeah, I guess so it was.
In Fusion Z Gamer's first try in that section, it didn't show the QuickTime event, as the prompt didn't pop up, so he got killed anyway. Then the second time, the prompt did appear, but it didn't work, and finally things worked on the third time. I was a bit concerned what would happen to Keto on his run, but luckily things worked out, and he only had to try it twice.
We got lost in the dark space for a while, searching for yet another key card, and we luckily found it before the power ran out. How fortunate. I love the fact that the power on the night vision is limited just to frick with you. There's no reason, you barely ever need to use it. It doesn't really do anything. This game is starting to wear my last bit of goodwill. There's nothing we need here. Thanks.
Whoever this is has a cruel sense of humor.
Devil among us? Us. You're the devil among us.
The poor victim. Who is the demon that did this? The killer must definitely be hiding in here. Hunt them down. Point out the killer with the red button. If you're sure, judge them with the green button.
Oh, yes, the imposter game! You must find the killer, or killers, by solving the puzzle. Unless, that is, you want to progress, because the whole section means nothing, and is kind of maybe guiding you to jump through this gap in the door.
The stuff in art department might help find the killer. Try asking the blue rabbit how to get into the room.
Because, oh look, our character cannot vault over these shelves, but they can climb over 7-foot doors.
We're pretty sure, because of all the hints and everything, that this was supposed to be a functional puzzle, but the devs didn't have time to finish it or something. Either way, wasted my time. Was there any point to that game? What? Did I win?
Once again, we make it out and had to wander around in the dark until we found another door that we had to vault over, so we can finally make it to the end of the demo.
Ooh, what the heck? What the heck? Oh boy. I'm like dead. Another chase scene where I can't do anything. Oh. Oh. Hooray!
Hooray! Editing Mio
and Keto
here to say that the following review is going to be maybe a little harsh, a little negative.
This is because it falls into the category of mascot horror slop. And while it's generic and, say what you will about all that, it also includes a lot of AI elements.
That makes it feel even more generic and like they really didn't even bother trying.
Plus, we were tired while recording this, so if it sounds like negative Nancy's, that's why.
Love you, 7 Evil Studio, but in the following review, we mean every word.
Time to review! Overall, this demo, while free, is not worth the money. I want a refund. It's a pretty short taste. But even for such a small sample, there's little substance.
But it does add some new mechanics like climbing and vaulting, woo, which is fun and a good idea. But they don't use those mechanics in very interesting ways.
The atmosphere is very splatterpunk or gritty, or one of those descriptors. It's definitely a bit edgier than some of the other games in the mascot horror genre, but with Poppy Playtime getting darker and darker, such novelty is becoming less novel.
Oh, and don't get me started on the mascot characters. They are underwhelming. Very one note both in color and in design.
At least the characters aren't flat.
And the AI voices are annoying and too similar to one another, particularly with all those filters, especially amongst those stupid bears. Though the wolf does stand out a bit.
Based on what happened with Security Breach, if this game ever gets off the ground, there'll be plenty of material from the artists, if you know what I mean. Back on topic though, I hate the MC.
Mr. Miller.
I hate the way that he walks, the way that he talks, the way that he's annoying.
But on a positive note, you are able to take damage in the chase section of this game. A lot of mascot horror games make sure that if you get hit, you die instantly, one-shotted, dead, killed, buried, 6 feet under, it's over. And then you have to restart.
In this wolf chase, it allows you to take 2 hits from the wolf or a mine before you bite the dust. Though that doesn't matter if you get stuck. Would you like to move, you fricker?
In the future, I can see some people liking this game. Those who want the same thing as Poppy Playtime, but in a bit of a grungier palette and with more cursing.
Other than that, there's not much to see in this demo. It needs a lot more polish, as there's an entire puzzle in the game that can't be solved. Other demos like Poppy Playtime and Indigo Park had better demos, so this one really needs to Channing Tatum step up.
But who the babu frick cares what we think anyway? What do the Steam reviews say? Wow, this is brilliant! So much fun. I really don't care it's made with the help of AI. Y'all acting like tons of other games don't use AI? Hey, at least they told us, am I right?
Wow, the game's models and graphics all look pretty darn good. The game itself so far is pretty lackluster. It doesn't make very much sense. It has a good setup, but almost immediately throws that good setup away for what is essentially a sample Poppy Playtime. Also, AI-generated art, textures, voices, and music? Seriously? These all stick out like a sore thumb, and if you can develop something that looks as graphically nice as it does with good models, then you can absolutely hire at least one competent artist to make these images for you. It isn't that hard.
It ain't that deep, it ain't that hard, it ain't that much of a circumstance.
Very awesome game with frustrating chase scenes. LOL. I can see why people are comparing it to Poppy's Playtime. Let's see what the full game has to offer, considering Poppy's Playtime is the benchmark for animatronic games. The atmosphere and graphics run smoothly. A few random jump moments. See my playthrough here.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, editor, blur that out. No free promotion on Miyokito Tunes. Unless, of course, it's our own channel, Miyokito Gaming. Go subscribe.
Slop Factory! AI images, textures, sounds, music, voices. Honestly, it's impressive. Especially considering how much this game is trying to lean into mascot horror/furry baiting. This game will not do well post-launch with this amount of AI being used. People are not dumb. People have noticed, and more will notice.
Takes 30 years to get to the chase scene, man. It's so dog.
What does that mean?
Wow, that's a lot of words.
As an enjoyer of FNAF and Poppy Playtime, I was excited. I admit it. The core general premise is decent while being slightly different to the other games it's taking inspiration from. However, what is overwhelmingly obvious, something I didn't know before playing, is that there's an extreme use of AI-generated assets. Like, why does your main antagonist have a head that looks like it's not quite what you wanted, but close enough to whatever generator you're using will spit out? The art just borders on, yeah, close enough through the whole thing. In my opinion, they could have a real shot at making something decent that could persist as long as Poppy Playtime. Assuming they, hire an artist or two, because if they're willing to use AI, then, they're willing to hire just one artist and rush them to do everything. But for now, until that changes as a consumer, it's close enough to being basically FNAF or Poppy Playtime that your time is much better spent playing those games that are better crafted and respect creators and want to actually create something new, rather than churn out slop. Remember, people, never pay for AI slop. It's not worth your time or money, and someone expecting you to is insulting you. Oh, that is to say, I don't recommend the game.
7 Evil Studio hasn't addressed these AI complaints yet. At all. The studio did make one announcement, though, that has been posted across Steam and social media, that they will be delaying the game's release.
Dear players, the 7 Evil Studio team sincerely thanks you for the overwhelming response to the Rainbow Gate demo, This phenomenal support is the main reason we have decided to extend our development time. You see? I see. To ensure we deliver the highest quality game you all deserve.
I suppose there was in fact a response. I don't know if I'd call it overwhelming.
The announcement mentioned optimization, bug fixes, and expanding language support. But in the section talking about player feedback, they just say,
your feedback is invaluable. We are actively working on improving gameplay systems, user interface, UI, and other core elements based on excellent suggestions from our community.
Nothing about the complaints regarding the AI assets. Also, this announcement on Steam was also by the AI-generated looking image. This does not bode well.
At Gamescom Asia, 7 Evil Studio had an interview with VG Times while they were showing off their game demo. A representative of the company named First said that the company is a 3-man team.
I assume the other two are named Second and Third.
So they are a little short-handed and seem like they have no artists on the team if they're resorting to AI.
However, this might be really bad. Fans of indie horror and mascot horror spaces online, artists and furries, generally do not like AI or AI art. Like, they hate it with a passion.
And while we are not technically, officially, or unofficially part of either of these groups, we also don't like AI art either, because it's, morally questionable and typically garbage.
So this isn't a very smart business decision to include these assets in the marketing material, trailers, and game demo. It's guaranteed to give you a large steaming load of hate.
Maybe these are just temporary, until they can get the money to hire a real artist. That would be reasonable, but the fact that the AI stuff is all over the marketing material gives rather low confidence. About as much confidence the Predator will ever actually be released.
We tried to reach out to 7 Evil Studio and ask what they had planned, but the email on their official website doesn't work, so I guess until we get an update, the story ends here. What are your thoughts about Rainbow Gate and AI art in general? Do you think this game could be the next Poppy Playtime or the next...
In the end, we wish them luck on their project. We know game development can be quite the uphill battle, so hopefully everything works out, they get a real artist, and their game takes off, and they make a good company. Otherwise, if they end up being grifter AI bros who lack sufficient talent or funds to create a game worthwhile, then I guess we'll make a video documenting their downfall.
Because that's what we are. Vultures! But because videos don't always pay that well as far as ad revenue goes, we also have channel members, including these beautiful members right here. Just look at them.
We thank you for the continued support of this channel, as it really helps.
You too can become a member for as low as 99 cents. You get exclusive posts, exclusive videos, one that'll be releasing either very soon or already has been released. You get emotes, and at a high enough tier, you get a special shout out like William YT.
A massive fan! And even if you don't become a channel member, no hate, perhaps you could consider liking the video, subscribing, and hitting that hype button. Or don't. I'm not your mother!
But more than anything, we hope that you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching. If you want something that's kind of similar to this one, check out this video over here.
Or if you'd like to see our full gameplay of Rainbow Gate over on our other gaming channel, where you can also find some other cool videos, check out this video over here.
Until we see you there, in the wise words of Mr. Rainbow.
Bye!
Dear players, the 7 Evil Studio team sincerely thanks you for the overwhelming response to the Rainbow Gate. Start again.